It's Miss Becky with Fat Luck Creations, coming with a couple of subscribers and friends to talk about the WeCreat laser. I think I've had mine now for 3 months. But before we start, let me introduce everyone. Go ahead. Jess.
I'm Jess Crafts Therapy, and I've had my WeCreat probably 2 months now.
Hi, I'm Kim from K&M Tumblers Tees. I've had my WeCreat about probably 2 months that I've been trying to work with it.
Hi, I'm Stacy Hebert from Lady Blue Bear Designs, and I've had my WeCreat about 3 months as well.
So before we go, I also want us to say which one we have. I believe I'm the only one. You guys correct me, but I have the WeCreat 20 watt.
That's what I have too.
That's what I have.
I have the 40
Vision.
You got the Vision too?
Stacy has the 40,
and
Jess,
40
you have the
20.
And I have the 20 as well.
Okay. So we all have the 20 at the top, and then Stacy got the big boy, the 40. Do any of you have the what you call the thing?
That extender?
The thing where it passes through.
No,
do any of you have the pass through?
No, we're not yet.
Okay. And then all of us have the rotary.
Yeah.
So we came to you because we see a lot of videos out there on the WeCreat, but basically it's unboxings. Oh, look, an unboxing. Oh, we tried this, we tried that. But nobody ever talks about the things that they've done or how they use it and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to do today. Jess has a lot. So I'm going to start with Kimmy. Kimmy, let's see what you got.
Okay, I don't have a lot because I have other things that I do. So I spend kind of my least amount of time here, but I have found it to be the easiest except for the tumblers. When I've tried to laser, I've pretty much had success until the tumblers come along. I've done some patches for hats, things like that. So those have been fairly good. I've done quite a few. I can't find them though, but I have this one here. So I've done quite a few of those. I've done some wood, and I do have the exhaust box with the hose where you can use it inside your house.
Oh, okay.
However, when you cut wood, it doesn't matter what you have. That smell is horrible. So I think I'm going to save my wood cutting till it gets a little cooler down here in Brownsville, so I can open up my door and windows and let it exhaust out in that direction. So I've made like a Post-it thing. I was trying to think of things I could do for teachers and really simple like Christmas gifts and things like that. So this was a Post-it holder, but of course something's messed up here with the pen, but those are super cute. It was super easy to put into there as well.
How long did that take?
Not long. I would say maybe 25 minutes or so. What I did here is supposed to be another cutout, but I didn't click on the line to make sure it was cut. So it just engraved and it didn't cut it out of the rest of the wood. So that was my mistake right there. I've done a couple of ornaments. This is one. Sorry, I don't want to offend anybody, but it's an ornament for the ear thing. That cut really quick and easy, but again, anything with wood, and I've just used basswood, the smell has been really, really bad. Even with the exhaust on, it's been really bad. I did a phone holder, which the basswood is a little flimsy, I feel.
You painted it. You painted it too. That's
alcohol. I used alcohol markers. Yeah. But it's real to me, it's a little flimsy. I don't know if I would try something thicker, maybe acrylic. I don't know, but it is a little thick. And then my tumblers. I've had one successful tumbler, which
Before
I made
you move on, where did you get? I'm sorry. Where did you get the design from?
This was from Creative Fabrica. I subscribe to it, so I try to get everything from there. And they have a lot. It's just their searching is so hard in Creative Fabrica because there's so many, and if you don't have the right words, you don't get the right designs you want. But I typed in laser phone holders, and it came up. The ear I bought off of Etsy. The patch designs were just some SVGs I had because my school's the Gators. So I have a lot of SVGs from there. So I just got them from my things that I had already had. The Post-it holder was also Creative Fabrica. The tumbler.
Okay.
The first one I did, I put together a bunch of SVGs of Justin Bieber, got it to work. First I couldn't. I kept coming up with a G code error. Finally got it. And what I feel is if my cord from the rotary tool to the machine is exposed under the cup, I get that error. So today I taped it down to like the bottom so it wouldn't move with heat tape, and it got rid of the error. So I honestly don't know if that's it.
On that, we never got the G code error, but whenever you plug it in, you plug it in across the thing, and then you take that wire and shove it in that little mouth.
It's got a groove, right?
It's got a groove all the way through.
Mine wants to come out.
And that, like, it does not move after I get it good in there.
I tried that too because I saw it on a video. I watched a video and I was trying to find that G code error. What's going on? And I tried that too, and it stayed the first time, but now it doesn't want to stay. But I did have success with the 20-ounce skinny, and I don't have it with me because I gave it away. But then I tried the big beast, the 40, and he fell off, or she fell off. So I only got a little bit of the design at the top. But I'm going to try it again. I'll use it as a practice tumbler, turn it around down here or something. But I love the tumblers. I love them. Every time Jess posts hers, I just love them.
Can you take a picture of what you're using? Can you take a picture of what you're using to hold your tumbler? Because let's be honest, and that's when Jess, I'm going to have you go next to talk about the tumbler. We all have to have some type of jig to keep the tumbler holding on. People who say they're able to do it with just what you get from WeCreat, I was not successful with that. Not successful at all. Would you agree?
I wasn't either, but I did. Today I was trying a glow tumbler, and I put the butt end to the little one that it came with, the original jigs it came with, and it did hold it really secure. But I'm thinking it's only for like maybe a 15-ounce tumbler.
Yeah.
Nothing big like this.
Or heavy.
This is
heavier.
Yes, nothing heavy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And we found that on the 40 watt, because that's what we have, is that that one doesn't do as intricate cuts as y'all's 20s do. But on this one, we find if we're not making it turn, it works beautifully. So that's why I got Jess to get with that jig. But I also bought that thing from everybody was saying to get from Amazon, that you also had to get the PVC pipe to go with it and all that.
I have that too.
It's still in the box. I haven't done anything with that. I really, because I kind of played with Jess's this morning, and I think I know how to put it in, and get it set. But it seems so much more sturdy.
Yeah, it definitely is, especially if you use a tool and tighten it just a little bit, not too much. Don't want to over tighten it, but it definitely makes it sturdier for the long run.
Yeah.
So I've
Jess,
done a lot of
you're
stuff.
on.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to start with the tumblers? I'll start with the tumbler stuff. So after we tried our first go at the jigs that came with the little metal stick, I guess you call them. The first time we did it was fine, worked great. Second time we went to put it on there and it literally broke. It broke off in the holder. So then I contacted them and they sent me another set. But I was like, if it did it once, it's going to do it again. So I tried different ways with the little metal ones and they never worked. So then I went and did some research and found these jigs that I made on my 3D printer. And these are multi-use for all different sizes, depending upon what way you have them. So this one, for instance, is the 20-ounce tumbler. It will fit right in here, and then you lock it in place. And it gives you the extra room on the cup itself still. There is also ones like this one that has the bigger mouth on the top, and it kind of goes down at an angle. This one, for instance, would go over the top.
Yeah.
So you can just tighten it and push it out further, and it holds it in place. So these are multi-use. You can use them all the way down to like little wine glasses or little shot glasses. You can make them that small.
So you think it would hold something like this then?
I can't see what that one is.
I'll make your bid.
A wine glass?
Yeah. So that one, see how these ones, the bigger point is on the outside? For that, I would use this one where you turn them around and you put the big points in the center. See the difference in them?
Yes.
Oh. So you can turn them around.
Yeah, they can go on either way.
So okay,
Either
so
way,
turn
that
around by
works.
the points would be in the middle and the smaller pieces on the outside.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So you can have more sturdy,
Yep.
sturdier things.
Oh,
This one is made for the bigger cups, so it can go wider and hold the bigger cups. This is how you do the smaller cups.
Got it.
Because right now for these, all we're doing, we're not even using the rotary tool. We're using. I have, whenever you buy any kind of tumbler accessories, like the little cup that holds, it just
like the foam. Are you talking about the foam pieces you stick in there?
Yeah. So it can only laser from here to here, like from here to here.
Oh, gosh.
Hold it up.
So I can't turn it.
I would definitely still put some foam around here because these are hard plastic and might break. Tightening them up, but you could put a little bit of foam in there, stick these ones in, so put the centers in the middle, and then you can slowly tighten it so it's snug around it. I'm pushing it out.
Okay.
Because this is how I did the shot glasses that I did, was I used the points in the middle, and then I tightened these ones. So I use the points in the middle. I tighten these ones. I just use them. I do it by hand until it's snug, and then I get the tool, stick it in there, and just one small turn to make sure it's really secure.
Oh, okay.
I've been using buoys for like my epoxy tumblers, and that's helped and that's worked a little bit. So now that I know how to use those properly, I'll start trying to use that.
They go from like I said, the shot glasses all the way up to the 40-ounce ones, because my husband he did one this size. The big I think this one's 30 ounces on there, and it was no problem whatsoever.
Alrighty.
But I also played with, like, in regards to that, on the tumblers, like these ones are the holographics. This one obviously got messed up because it got stuck. But I've done a lot of playing on these because if you don't do enough power and speed, it turns black like this.
Yes.
But then if you do enough power and speed, you can get it through to do the bottom. So I just keep playing with this one. And actually this is, I don't know if you can see it, but if you can do the see where it shows, like right here is the color, and then that's where it's not far enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what is the black? The black is when you go too far in?
The black is not far enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if it's black, that means you don't have enough power. So I usually on the holographic ones, I use about 78 power and 250 speed with a line density of 126.
Line density was what?
Can you
126? You're cutting out, Miss Becky.
I know. I don't know.
Okay, you said 78 power, 1.6 line density, and a speed?
And 250.
So at what point did you think it wasn't far enough? Like, what did you have it on when you were saying it wasn't far enough?
That was the one that was recommended. I think it was, let me look here. So I did my first go, which turned it black, was 78 and 200. So then I was like, then my husband was messing with it and figured out that the black wasn't far enough, because at first I thought it was too far. Yeah. But then he has that special tool that measures the depth. So he got his little tool out. And we measured the one that actually turned out correctly versus the one this black one. And we realized that it was not far enough.
So that's the rainbow tumbler.
Yeah, that's the holographic.
The different colors also have different.
Yeah, so the white one, for some reason, I don't know if it's the makeup of the outside, but the white ones are way easier to use on the machine than the colored ones. So I always use the stainless steel blue when I do the other colors except for white. I always use it, no matter what color it is. And the only one that doesn't, I use the red for like the white ones, and then I use the blue for the other colors. I don't know what the difference is really, unless it's got to do with like the makeup of the cover. But yeah, it's been a lesson learned. But people love the mess ups. They're all for it. So
yeah,
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, if you don't mess up, how you gonna
give your numbers again?
The numbers again for the holographic, I do.
Yes.
What's that? Oh, The holographic, I do the 100 power, 250 speed, and 125 density with one pass. Now on these ones, I just kind of choose off of the grid that they give you. With this one's a beast, so I don't know if it's the holographic color that makes it so difficult, but yeah. This one I did this morning, and it was just off whatever color, how dark I wanted it off the grid, and that's what I went with. Which I think it might still be on here. Let me look. Yeah, so this one I went with, it was 100 power, 250 speed, and 100 line density. And that one turned out really good.
Yeah.
It looks good. So let me take a quick pause for the people watching, because you said something that unless you're in WeCreat, done it, you not know. Whose baby is that?
That's my mother's dog. Hold on.
They love to be a part of the show, don't they? I have
Always.
to close the door on mine. So
I did too.
For the people out there watching, what you say?
I closed the door on mine too, so they wouldn't come in.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Well, I thought she was already outside, but apparently she's not. And then our alarm went off for the door, for the driveway, so then it just set her off.
Forget about it. They go crazy with that.
Uh-huh.
We go to my son's house, and their alarm goes off, and my alarm goes off here, and their dogs go crazy too. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all have the same alarm, so.
So what were you saying, Miss Becky? What did you have questions on?
No question, but for the people watching the video, to explain to them, because you said blue stainless steel. If you have the WeCreat and you're in the tumblers, when you hit stainless steel for the tumbler, it gives you different levels for your stainless steel. I believe one is blue.
There's like 4 or 5 of them.
Stainless steel by itself.
And then red.
And so she's saying for the holographic, yeah, red. And for the holographic, she used blue for her settings for the ones that she used. But remember, you always want to run a array test. Is that what they call it? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, a test run.
Yeah. Have any of you ever done that with the little squares, the little array test that they have on there?
Yeah. I've done that. We've done that on several different items, just to see where, because when we were first doing it, we were not even coming close to the right density or the right power, or
that's why I actually went to like Dollar Tree and to the local like Dollar General and got just different blanks.
Yeah. Well, I have to I got to bring my husband back a little bit, because he'll go to Lowe's and start buying off, and I'm like, no. It's like, no, that's kind of pricey.
So share with us what you have, Stacy.
Okay, I have several things that I was going to show y'all. Is this is like an earring and a ring holder that we made, and this is just I think we had like a little piece of birch left, and that's he threw that together for us, because I was fussing about needing something or whatever. And I've also done acrylic earrings, and I don't know where my acrylic earrings are, but I wanted to show y'all what I did with these. These were on I think it was Design Bundles. You know how they have the dollar deals once a month or whatever. They do have laser files and stuff. So I've been getting all the SVGs, because like I said, I don't know what we're going to want. So I get it. If I can find it, I get it. And what I did was we actually cut these out of wood. And then I cut leather, the faux leather, the colors of the faux leather, and I just glued them to the front.
Oh,
and so now I have, it's just an earring, so, and that's just the leather is actually just glued onto the wood. Okay. And then, like I said, and
Because I was wondering how you got the leather stiff.
Yeah. See, this is just a little piece of leather I had. This is like a little sun thing, and I just have not I didn't have the wood for it. I hadn't made the wood. I just have just a piece of leather, and I was kind of looking for the fall colors or different colors like that. I also have. Let me show you this granite we did like for a barbecue, to put outside on your porch or whatever. My husband's a big time griller, so he's seen this and he was like, "Oh, we gotta do one of those." Okay, we're gonna get one of those. And then I was telling y'all earlier, we did the pencil jig. This would be a really cute idea for like elementary school. If they wanted to do like a little sale or a little fundraiser or something like that with their school names on it, or even with their kids' names. Because I noticed, like right when school was fixing to start, a lot of people were asking, "Is there anybody who engraves pencil? Anybody who engraves pencils?"
And I actually bought some for my granddaughter.
Did you?
From someone, yeah. She was starting the pre-K, and I thought, how cute is that?
Yeah.
Now I can make them.
Yeah, we also made some leather necklace. It's like a little leather necklace with the little bitty cross on it for made one for my grandson and my granddaughter. She wanted it a little longer, a little more daintier, and he wanted it just as a regular cross with a leather strap on it. And then we've etched. We've done the etching.
What are those settings? How deep does it go?
I can't find my notebook, but once I find my notebook, I'm gonna let y'all know what those settings are. It wants to update, so it won't open. The WeCreat.
I tried to do that today.
Yeah, so I'm like, because I have all the settings saved in WeCreat. Because once you save them, you don't have to go back. So. And all this stuff comes from the Dollar Tree, like this.
Before you move on, tell us what you did. How did you prep the glass? Did you just put the glass on there? You had to.
No, we used that paint, that white paint. We painted the white. You know what I'm talking about? That
temper paint.
Yes. We painted the whole glass on the outside, and then we set it in there. We didn't use the rotary. We just set it on one of the cup holders that you would like try to. It's one of the cup holders that if you were trying to do sublimation with, we set it inside there, inside the WeCreat, and then we had it etched. And with Jess's tool, I want to try it where we can actually roll it, because you're only limited to a certain amount of space when you do it from from here to here if you do it that way. But if I can actually put it on the
turn it and do the whole thing.
Right, I could try to do, or even
so you sat it in something like this.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I put it in, Miss Becky. Exactly like that. Yeah. Nice. And then we also did a little plaque. Now this is whenever you're talking about the base wood being flimsy, that's what this is. It's pretty flimsy. But this is the Amazing Grace with the song in the back, which I think we got this off of Etsy, is where that came from. But I will say this. We follow a lot of people, and we have a lot of people who don't want to share where they're getting things. Have y'all noticed that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're in there, and I'm way over here.
That's a big thing I get at events. People are like, "Oh, where'd you get that? How'd you do that? How do you do that?"
Yeah.
And I especially like neighboring vendors. That's a big thing. I'm like, it's for everybody. I'm not going to be, "Oh no, you can't have that." No, I'm not going to tell you.
Right. Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this: Can you just go into like say the Silhouette Studio and make an SVG and send it to your machine and cut it out?
Yes.
Yeah, you can save it.
One of the other influencers that we've all been to, she does it that way. Mm-hmm. She did it one on Silhouette, and brought it over to WeCreat. And
I'll go grab my big sign.
Yeah.
That's what I did with this Justin Bieber one, and I had a little trouble, so I was just curious if that was the way to do it.
Yeah.
For the cutting, would it be the same way to cut?
It should be.
It should be? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like bringing an SVG in.
You
So I did a few.
Let me.
Yeah, so I actually created these ones in a silhouette, saved it, and then put it in the. Oh, let me see. Let me see if I turn my blur off here.
You want to let her?
Always says it.
Miss Becky. Yeah.
There we go.
I made her big,
this
right?
one.
Yes.
Yeah, she's big.
Oh, that's cool.
Bigger.
So this one I created in silhouette and then brought over to.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, these
See,
ones
that's
are pretty
good to
big.
know.
These ones are like
Nice.
16 inches by 12 inches.
Yes.
And then this one was
Very
more
nice.
detailed,
That took
and
a
it came
while.
out great.
It is.
Yeah, it did. So did this one.
Oh, wow.
And that's
That's
very
awesome.
This was like 5 different SVGs that I put together and made my own.
Love
nice.
it.
Nice.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Very
and they're
creative.
definitely gorgeous.
So this was one of the
Very nice.
we did where it made the 3D effect. We just fell in love with this. It's got like it looks like it's just really pretty in person. It's very pretty. And this was just something one of the very first things we were
It
playing
looks like
with.
it's waving.
Yes.
Love it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We were just playing with it, trying to get. It's one of the very first things that we made that we were trying to figure out how to work it. Now, this is something I really like. Is this y'all done the mirrors?
Yes, I did a whole set of bear ones from my uncle.
No, I have not.
Okay, let me tell you something that Miss Becky. Watch, I'm gonna show you something, which I thought was absolutely
And
cool.
you know,
Let's see.
Okay, I'll show mine real quick. I'm gonna show mine.
Go ahead.
See, this is my cribbage
Love
board.
it. Love it.
I made that. It's 3 layers deep, and then it cut it out for me, all 3 layers, and then I glued them together.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it's huge.
So you can put this.
But I will give you a tip on this one. Like when it cuts the thicker stuff on the 20, you have to. It gets overheated because too much stuff gets in the fan. So I keep a container of air on hand, and about halfway through, I pause it and spray out the fan so it doesn't get overheated because that coil will get hot, and then it'll cut it off, and then it just stops it.
You spray
learned
from
this
the
the hard
inside
way.
of the machine?
Yeah. So what I do is I stop it, and then I lift the lid, and the little fan on top of the laser itself gets so much stuff and gook in there that it gets overheated because it can't read it and says it gets too hot. So if you stop it, spray it a little bit, and then restart it, it won't discontinue your whole process. Because the first time I did this, it was bad. Let me tell you, it was like halfway done, and then it kept saying too hot, and it shut off. So then I started doing the air about halfway through, cleaning out that little area so it doesn't overheat, and it kept fine.
Oh wow!
And this took like 6 hours.
Oh my goodness.
That's a lot of detail.
Oh,
Yeah, it is. It is very much detailed. Even including the little hand where it's engraved on the.
Oh, that's
It's got
cool.
the start, double.
oh wow.
Double whatever, and then double skunked.
Wow.
And then the little lid. But yeah, definitely fun to make. And kind of like
Wow,
these metal
that's a lot of work.
wallets. These are big. People say these are big too. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the only thing my husband will wear is the metal wallets.
Yeah, the metal wallet. They're pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Absolutely.
And like also these are the little lighters. My husband was on a theme of trying to little stuff. How little can he get?
Those are awesome.
That's cute. Yeah. But you're like me. You have to share with your husband.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, except for he's one of those people that keeps going, and then he burns himself out.
And then he's done. Yeah.
Yeah, then he's done.
Yeah.
Then of course got to start working on the Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
How do you get what takes care of the
That's-
etching to make it dark? Is it the power or the speed? Because my etching is too light. Like when it burns it, it's too light. How do I get that darker?
It is
You have to
I think
pick.
it's speed. So
Speed.
so I was looking this up. So the power needs to be like So this one, I think the power was 100, but the speed was only 70, I want to say, because if you look it up on the, so if you look it up, it gives you descriptions on what they do. So it says if you go this slower, then it makes it darker, and then it makes it stand out more.
Yes, I read up on that. Okay.
Yep.
I gotta
look, Jess, look at my desk. I have those. Now you're giving me an idea. I've had these forever. I just have them in the bag with nothing to do with them. Now I'm like, oh, look what she did.
These, or you can use gift tags too. They really cute gift tags, but they just put their name on it and the year, and then they could use it as an ornament as well.
As an ornament.
Yeah. That's really
very cool.
Like this one came from Hobby Lobby, and I just did the line engraving on it.
Oh, I just saw those today.
Yeah. A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
But I will say for like the slate, so this is a slate that I did.
Yeah.
The slates, all they seem to turn out better. So this was engraved, but I did it twice. 2 passes on the slates, and they make them brighter.
Yeah. See, on the cups, the etching, it was 2 passes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did 2 passes on that as well.
Yeah, definitely on the darker stuff. So if it's a darker material, you want to do more passes because it'll make it brighter.
Okay.
That's a good tip.
Okay, Stacy, you want to show us?
Yeah, I want to show you something. Okay, so we did these. We got these mirrors, and if I'm not mistaken, I think we got them from the Dollar General or something like that. Anyway, we got these. I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah.
So he did it, and it looked
There
like.
we go. I can see it really well.
It looked like this, where it was just clear. So we painted the back of the mirror. That way it would be white on the inside. Okay. And then, but if you didn't want white or whatever and didn't paint it, whatever backing you put on it, like I have a red eagle now. Mm-hmm. So you could put any color you want, even if that gets my shirt, it could a green eagle. You know, so like if whatever frame you put it in, you can put whatever you want on the back of it, and it would be that shade behind it.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really neat. I really.
So I got some of those mirrors at Hobby Lobby, and they don't have a back. They're clear. They're see-through. So in order for it to cut, for it to read, I had to put a piece of black cardboard underneath it, so it would read on top of it.
Okay. Well, see, these came with it's just a black back.
Yeah, mine didn't have any black or anything on it. It was like a see-through clear, kind of like your glass. So I just put a piece of dark cardboard under it, and then it was reading better.
Okay. And so that's one of the things that I really enjoyed is just playing with it, learning it, trying to, because like I said, we found a lot of people that would make, oh, look what I made. Well, what'd you do it on? Silence.
Yeah.
And that's really not fair. I say not fair. WeCreat so the WeCreat so new that it's. I mean, come on, everybody wants to do it,
Mm-hmm.
So
and if it wasn't for people sharing with us, we would never learn it. So I mean, it's like just because you're new, it doesn't mean you should hold other people back from learning it. That's my thing.
Yeah, me too. That's like
we all started there. We were all there at one point. If we don't share, it's not going to continue. It's just going to hold.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I'm learning a lot. I have my notebooks down. I'm writing lots of notes. Lots of notes.
Ma'am?
Did you have to prep the mirror, Stacy, like the glass?
We just wiped it down with some alcohol and stuff to make sure it was, it could see it. And then we just took off like that. Let's see.
Oh, I use the orange cleaner from the Dollar Tree. Takes away the dust and the dark like burn look. So I wash it with soap and water. The orange, what is it? Awesome orange. We use that on it, like the tumblers for like the holographic and stuff, and it gets rid of the burn look on it.
Okay. I didn't.
But I was wondering, so for the mirror, how did you do it? Because did you just put the mirror in the WeCreat and laser it? You didn't have to put paint on top, tape, or anything. You just put it there, put the design, and there was no problem with the reflection or anything like that.
As soon as mine was able to load and,
this is good
see
stuff.
it after
People
the black.
don't share this kind of stuff.
Maybe we ought to do that. Is like do an episode doing mirrors or doing glass or
Yeah.
Because I mean a lot of people like all this etching stuff, especially like bridal parties and people decorating their homes for the first time and see because that mirror you have something in it, but it's still useful. I mean, you still can use the mirror, like for in a hallway or in a and just But I thought they were really
very valid point.
And start if you're first starting, always start with Dollar Tree or cheap stuff, Walmart 97-cent stuff. I mean, but if you do use one of your expensive things and it messes up, don't throw it away. Keep it and keep using it until you get your settings right.
Okay. But I want to tell you a tip that I've done is I was watching somebody and they had said they had got some big glass plates from the Dollar Tree, and they didn't have the bottom sticker on it. That sticker they always have at the bottom or engraving at the bottom where if you etch it, then because you got to etch it from the back side, whatever. So I went to our Dollar Tree and they didn't have any. And this lady said, she said, anytime you come, always ask, because just because the shelf doesn't have it doesn't mean we don't have it. And but some things you can't have it to the store. Okay, because like if you go and look, and then the shipping is way more than the actual item at the Dollar Tree. So you go over there and talk to them and tell them you're wanting like a whole case. If they don't have to unload it, they will call you to come get it when it comes in. And that's what I did. And I got a whole case of plates to do for Christmas, to do like little family things or little trays and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot at the Dollar Tree because our Dollar Tree is good. I mean, it's very good. Ours, it's really clean. It's really it's not like a Dollar General, where you have to walk around the boxes.
Ours is really clean, but we don't. I think it's just the supply and demand because ours never gets very good stuff at all.
Really?
Yeah. But I go to Hobby Lobby for my lunches because I like to walk during lunch because I'm on a weight loss thing, and I usually find clearance stuff like crazy or stuff that's on sale. That's where I stock up on my wood most of the time. It's when it's on 40% off because you can get great deals.
That's Kimmy's place. Kimmy loves some Hobby Lobby. Every time we ask her where she got her vinyl,
I was there today.
Hobby Lobby,
and they're getting ready to put a Michael's right across the street from Hobby Lobby at my work, so I'm going to be excited.
Well, I found out that, I mean, I didn't realize that the teachers got a discount at Michael's. Didn't realize that. And so I have been getting an extra off, even with the big sale they had. And then all of a sudden I got a 20, by the time you figure it out, because I've never been a big Michael's fan, because I just thought they were just way more higher than Hobby Lobby. And then, but once you start doing all those coupons and vouchers and everything, no, not at all.
Dollar Tree, if you have a business, they will give you a discount too. You apply for it and you can get a discount on their bulk stuff.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Tax free. If you have the EIN number, you can get tax free.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Get out here.
All right, Miss
EIN.
Miss Becky, where's your stuff?
Huh?
Yeah. Where's your
stuff?
Well, I was going to let you ladies talk and say what you had to say before I came with mine. I noticed that none of you had acrylic, though.
I do have acrylic. I just couldn't find it. I don't know what I did with it.
I have acrylic. I just haven't used it yet. I've been so busy with orders for people that I haven't.
I have used it. We have used it. We've made earrings out of it. I just felt like they were a little heavy for earrings. I'm going to be honest. I mean, I don't wear a whole lot of jewelry. But I just felt like they were just a little heavy. And it may have been the design. It was. I think I did them too big. So I think if I go down just a little bit more, it would be fun.
Yeah, I thought about doing some like my card holders here that I cut. I thought about doing some acrylic ones to see if they would hold up better.
Oh yeah.
And that one's out of wood.
Yeah, this is out of one of the woods that came with it. It's got the blue and the what is it? The blue.
Yeah, they had
Did you guys get a?
Yeah,
Did you guys get a set with it? Yeah, I just cut them out and then I just glued them together. But that's another thing is
that's pretty.
So the thick. So when you use SVGs on the laser, if you use thicker wood and they have notches, they don't fit. Oh. So the notch size changes the thicker the wood. Because the first one I did was a thicker wood and it would not fit, and I finally got tired of fighting with it. So if you use thicker wood, you need to make it bigger.
Make the hole bigger.
The notches.
Make the notches. Yeah, the little notches bigger.
Okay.
Even if it's just like a slit, because they just don't fit.
I experienced that with the wood. So here's my stuff and a couple of techniques that I use. I've played around with tile. Where's my desk? I think Kimmy's going to have to leave us in a minute. So I've played around with tile. It looks like my lighting is bad. Ooh, it's dark in here. Why is it dark? So maybe, that's a little better. So with mine, the first thing, here's my acrylic. So I did, and you guys, I did a video on this with the toppers.
Oh, yes.
Where it goes, and I don't have one, but it goes on top of like her tumbler, goes on top, a tumbler topper.
Those are cute.
Of course, being a teacher, I had to make it teacher. I don't know. It's so dark. What's going on?
Okay, so did you?
So that's one of my acrylics.
On the acrylic, did you paint it, or the acrylic was red?
Yeah. So it's black acrylic.
Okay.
I'm trying to so you guys can see. And then red acrylic and green acrylic.
Okay, I thought it was all one piece. That's why I was like, how'd you do that?
How are the settings compared to?
And it was glued on.
Sorry, how are the settings?
Okay, so the settings are easy. They're good. Here's the thing that my problem is with the reason I'm even mentioning acrylic is if the acrylic is not true cast acrylic, it comes out rough. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see this.
Oh yeah, it's like stamp paper just to it.
That was not. Yeah, it came out really rough, and that's because this wasn't real acrylic. This was I don't know what it was, plastic. I felt like. But when I used, and I'm gonna be honest, I know it's expensive, but I wait until Joann's has a sale. I get the Glowforge acrylic. I have ordered WeCreat acrylic since then to see how theirs is going to work, because they came out with a 2-tone acrylic. So I'm going to cut it, make some keychains, and see what it looks like. And then you guys saw this one. This was another topper, but if you look really, I don't know if you can't really see it, but this is one that had the rough edge. So I really didn't like this. I was not happy, and it cut off. And so that was my acrylic. That's my bad acrylic experience. This is my good one. Now, I've since tried to cut white acrylic, and my machine won't cut it. Has anyone else had that experience? I was able to cut this, but since then, I haven't been able to cut the white acrylic I have from Glowforge. And this wasn't Glowforge. This was someone else.
In a darker location when you cut it versus when you did it the second time? Was it darker? I like the light and stuff.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because if it has reflection or something, so, it might not have been dark enough, and it didn't read it because it is white.
So I've noticed that too. It act like it was. What were you saying, Stacy?
Is your WeCreat in your house or?
It is in my house.
Okay.
It's in my house, and I do not have the exhaust thing. Mine is out of the window.
Oh, okay.
Because
I want to talk about that exhaust thing. Yeah, when you're done, I want to talk about that exhaust thing because, yeah, it's not very pretty.
it didn't. Okay, we'll talk about it then. So, and then this is my wood piece. This is when I first, me and trees. I don't know what it's about.
I love that.
Trees and I.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But it came
That's beautiful.
so nicely. I just love it.
That one is gorgeous.
Thank you. Let me see. And then I'm gonna get to my fun part that I like. And of course, I had to do an airplane
cute.
for my little nephew. And earrings that I should have painted before I put the hooks on them. So now I'm just gonna wear them naked. But there they are.
That's fine.
Little, gotta huh?
That's
Gotta represent Florida. Now these. Oh, thank you. Now this is, and I did tile as well. What is that tile? Slate.
Yeah.
There's my slate.
Yeah.
And you guys, I've shared these with you guys, but for the people out there, this is my slate. Don't ask me the settings. My settings are based on whatever they have in the computer. I'll look at, what do you call the little thing that they have?
The color grid. I call it color grid.
The color grid. And I pick which one on the color grid to bring this out. I tried to paint it, turned out terrible. I don't even have that one.
I like the slate.
But
The slates are awesome.
Well, in the slate, if you paint the slate,
fell.
it won't absorb anymore. It won't be able to absorb fluid if you paint that top of the slate.
Yeah. That's cute. I like that.
I spray it with polyurethane when it's finished.
Okay.
So what this is a tile that I sprayed titanium dioxide on it. So I did a lot of research on how can you make your tile, because this is just a regular white tile and didn't paint black on it, and this isn't black paint or anything. This is where you spray titanium dioxide on it and you get different, and y'all, excuse just a minute, because you know what? I just love my family, because as I'm trying to show this, I realize I have a dirty tile. So let me go to the next one. Because they're using them.
Real life.
Those are gorgeous. They're really
real life, yes. And this is the lion. We have a lot of lion stuff in this house. And I don't know, we get stuck on the lions. And then this one, oh my gosh, you guys, give me just a minute, because I'm going to choke my family when I get out of here. I got to wipe it off.
Well, they're using your things you made.
At least you know they're using them and not using your tables.
Okay, but goodness gracious, come on now. You're making me
wipes are a crafter's best friend.
I know, and they're usually right under my table. I'm like, where are they? I keep
Except
them
for when
in
you
my
really need them.
Because, yeah, of course. So let me wipe this off. I don't know what this is on here. Anyway, I'm going to let it go because I'm on recording. So this is my other one that I did. I wasn't crazy about this one because you can see where it was too much. And then the last one is my last lion.
That's cool. So did you just use tiles like from Home Depot or something?
Yeah, 15 cents. Well, they're 25 cents now. They used to be a dime or 15 cents. But 15-cent tiles, you can put cork on the back. I haven't yet, as you can see, and they're still being used. So this is titanium dioxide. I bought it off of Amazon. I saw a guy, because guys are really big on this laser thing. So I watch a lot of men. He had this, and he put it with 90, I'm about to say 90 degrees, but it's not 90. 90 ISP is whatever alcohol. Put it in a little bottle. I wrote TI2 on it for titanium dioxide. And you shake it up with the alcohol and you just spray it on your tile. You let it dry. You got to hold it a certain way because it's surfaced, that powder, because this is a powder. It's surfaced on top. You put it in the laser, and once you bring it out and you wipe it off, you got these beautiful tiles when you're done. Just absolutely gorgeous. And so I love doing that. I also do canvas. I couldn't find any.
I've seen some. I've done some reading on the
any of my canvas though.
The borax spray on the wood makes it darker. It's like I haven't tried it. I got it. I just haven't tried it on any of my wood yet. But I want to try that one.
So, do you have hydrogen peroxide in your house?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I do.
I read that the borax. Yeah. So try it with hydrogen peroxide in a spray bottle, or just wipe it on there with a cotton ball and see how it comes out. See if that works. Because I saw somewhere overseas, because borax is like banned in other countries, and the guy said the solution is hydrogen peroxide, and to do that. And then lastly, my doggy.
I haven't tried that one yet, but I have dog tags, but haven't tried them.
Oh yeah, I have dog tags. I haven't tried it on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, there it was.
I haven't done a whole lot of little stuff. We've
so
been doing a lot of big stuff per people's requests, and a lot of tumblers and water bottles and.
Very nice.
I'm like your husband. Let me see how small you can go. How small can you go? And that's what I was. That's what I was doing.
Yep.
And I've enjoyed it. I've made keychains for people. Some stuff I don't have. I have photos of it. I have to put on the Facebook page and things like that. But overall, that's it with the WeCreat. The things that's what I've worked on. The tumbler, I did a beautiful tumbler. You can see that on my Facebook page. I gave that one away. It was with the mushrooms. The person who received it, it was for her husband. She was going to keep it. Her husband was like, nope, I love it. I'm keeping it for myself. And then I'm going to work on a tumbler. Now, let me tell you what I'm doing today. Today, I not cut out, but I printed out these colors. Just regular colors. Y'all see that? Just printed it out on my sublimation machine. I'm going to sublimate because I'm like, I just cannot spend $10, $25, $30 on a tumbler to see how it works. I have a ton of sublimation tumblers. This is why I'm saying this. Yeah. And I'm going to sublimate it, and then I'm going to use it to engrave it and see how it comes out. Now, I have a question though. Thank you. Should I engrave it first, then sublimate it, or vice versa?
Well, right now in my WeCreat, I have a glow sublimation tumbler that I'm doing wildflowers on. I'm going to see what it looks like. I might need to sub over it. I hadn't thought about subbing it. I was just going to engrave it because I have so many of them. That's a good idea.
See? Yep. So now I'm like, which one do I do first? Do I engrave and then sublimate, or sublimate and then engrave? Today I'm going to, you know what? I might do both. The blue one I'll sublimate and then engrave, and then the black one I'll engrave and then sublimate and see which one takes what. It probably doesn't make a difference, but it's something to talk about.
So y'all have the 2-watt engraver or whatever?
What?
No.
No. Oh, so you're just going to do it with the machine itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's in the process right now. It's probably about halfway done.
Just like you would be doing just a regular tumbler.
A powder coated.
Powder coated tumbler. I'm very interested because I thought.
Yeah, I'm going to try that too.
I'll let y'all know on the engraving.
Sublimation. I'd be interested to see that.
And I was looking, since it was a glow tumbler.
Go check yours. See if it's almost done.
Let me see.
While she's in there, I want to mention about that air purifier. So I got that. I got that with my set. It came with my set, and for one, the smell is still horrendous. It doesn't improve it at all. For two, we used it 1 week, and the filters were so plugged it would not work anymore. 1 week, and you can't clean the filters. You have to buy new ones. And the set of 3 of the top filters and 1 of the other filters was $97.
See, I have not had any trouble with ours. I don't know if
maybe it's because I'm using it so much. It's like constantly a different variety of stuff. I don't know, but it was so bad, and those filters are so expensive, and there's not other places to buy them.
Oh wow, okay.
That's
I didn't realize
You
that.
only can buy it from WeCreat. It's like $35 for the thicker one per one, and then the thinner ones, it was just crazy. I don't even use it now. It's a waste of $400-500 because we do it out the window, but then we just got that pump, that extra blow pump. We don't smell anything ever.
See, and that's what Kim was saying earlier, how the wood smells real bad. See, I don't have that issue.
No.
Yeah, no, it definitely makes. I mean, it was so bad that it smelled like there was a fire going in my house, and my sweatshirt smelled like fire.
It smelled like fire. That's exactly what it smells like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, we got to figure out something else. And as soon as we put it out the window, it also helps with the heat. It takes the heat if you have that extra push through the air extractor, where it pushes it through the hose, it pulls it out of the machine. That's also significantly helped with the smell and the overflow of the dust.
I have that and the box, whatever, you know.
Oh, see, I haven't done it with the box like that. We just put it out the window because the smell. Yeah. I don't even smell it anymore.
Yeah,
we don't smell it at all
because we have the part that's inside that sucks it all out, and then it sucks it into the machine, into the purifier.
Oh yeah, we hadn't hooked it up that way. I just put it through the window and stuck it out the window, and then bought the adapter for it because it was just getting horrific. I mean, it was horrible in here. When my sweatshirts and jackets started smelling like a burnt fireplace, I was like, oh, done.
Yeah,
like you're at a bonfire.
I would have done that too if ours would have done that.
It got to a point where once it started getting close to being full of the filters, the whole house was filling up with smoke, and I was like, okay, this cannot happen. So we decided to do it through the window and get that air.
So everybody does it in their house as well, then.
Yeah.
Everybody does. Okay. See, yeah. Because I've seen some people were talking about putting it in the garage, but you had to have can't get hot. And I was like,
I had it outside initially, and it kept cutting off. Like she said, when it's getting too hot, it just shuts out completely, and you have to wait till it cools down to turn it back on. So this Florida heat did not work for it outside. So that's why I ended up bringing it into the house. And once I brought it into the house, I didn't have those issues anymore for simple. It wasn't that long. To me, the thing that it was doing, it was cutting out, didn't seem like it was that difficult or that it should have been going out. So it was definitely the Florida heat. So it wouldn't work in our garage either because it's hot here all the time.
Yeah.
Kimmy, is it ready?
No, it's not. It has probably about another hour.
How does it look?
More than halfway. It looks good. It looks dark though. I'm a little concerned. Maybe I didn't go deep enough, but I have to clean it up. I have that awesome spray and the magic eraser, and hopefully it'll be dark enough or went through deep enough. I should say. I did like 100, 250, and then line density was something like 180, something like that. We'll see.
Yeah,
it's trial and error. We'll see.
Yeah, that's all you can do. Just that and get your diary out for all the numbers.
Exactly.
Sometimes the ones that are preset work, and sometimes they don't.
So that's how.
So another thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, go ahead, Stacy.
No. I was just saying. Yeah, that journal was a lot. Keeping that journal with you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So another thing I wanted to say, and we didn't show it because I'm about to wrap it up. We've been on for almost an hour. Can you believe it? An hour talking about the WeCreat.
A lot of information, especially when you're new.
Yes.
So another thing in the WeCreat that I found for my tumblers and for when I'm doing anything engraving, I don't use Jarvis. And I don't think people pay enough attention to that. I think, Stacy, you were the one who may have mentioned it or said something. Somewhere I got it from. I thought it was from Stacy. But they have different parts where you can pick Jarvis, Stucky, and some other things. I changed mine to Stucky because I read that was the best one for engraving natural things. Even though stainless steel isn't natural, I still use Stucky instead of Jarvis. Jarvis does not give me a good engraving. And I think people don't know about that. And
I didn't know about it.
I would show you on the WeCreat
thing. If I'm not mistaken,
but I'm not sure if
on a.
Where's that at? In the program?
It's in the program.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to see if this thing will stop updating.
I want to see if I can share it and show it really quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because that makes a difference. And let me say, this is my opinion. Other people may disagree, but when I'm doing stuff and I do it with that, it seems to work better for me. And I
Did
don't know
y'all
if I'm going to be able to share.
did you all update to the 2.05 version? Because a lot of people said they were having trouble with it, and it was
I
best not to update.
See, I've heard
I don't
both
know if I have or
ways.
not.
I heard some people say it's good and some people say it's not. So I'm like, I
I
don't know.
The
opted
biggest
not
thing
to
that I've
today.
read about that was all the preset numbers and things you have in there is gone when you update.
No. Oh, if I update, my husband's going to kill me.
So FYI, there is a chance, because that's what people are saying, is when they update, all their preset stuff was wiped out.
Well,
That's not
that's
good.
why made him get a notebook and start writing down everything he does. He didn't want to at first, and I'm like, "You're gonna be sorry.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be real sorry if this wiped it out." It's not even taking my password for whatever
My,
reason.
my computer, and I don't know if it's because I'm on StreamYard, is just spinning, spinning, spinning. I'm not getting a
Yeah.
good reception in here today.
Well, that's good to know because
I
I
don't know
didn't
what to
I
say.
didn't know about Jarvis or Stucky, so I can look next time when I'm on my I can look and see what mine's set on, see what I see about it.
It's like 5, it's maybe 6 of them. I don't know the other ones, but I know Jarvis is the one that comes up automatically. I particularly I don't use Jarvis.
Okay.
And of course, myself, I can't get it to come up, people, because if I could, oh, wait, am I in? No, I'm not. It's telling me I'm not in. So
Yeah, not either.
I will put that in our chat, and I'll try to. I've seen it in I think either Stacy told me about it or I saw it in the WeCreat group that we're in
Yeah,
on Facebook.
and I think that's where I seen it was on the WeCreate group.
Yeah, it was one of them, but they give you 6. I think it's 6, not 5 different settings, and I don't think people notice that you can change those to different things, and they give you a different type of engraving. And it's only for engraving. Of course, cutting is what it is. It either cuts or it doesn't cut. You get 3 millimeters or you get 5 millimeters, and that's it. And with my wood, I only get 3 millimeters every time for the birch. So that's what I have. So that's it. Did anybody else have anything else to add?
Other than I learned a lot and I wrote down my
Yeah.
stuff so I can start trying it. So thank you, ladies.
It's
Awesome.
nice to learn from others because you don't know what I don't know what you know. You don't know what I know. You know what I'm saying? Like what you tested, what I've tested. Yeah, this is good.
Different pieces of the puzzle make a whole picture.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's beautiful. And I appreciate all the inputs. Like, I didn't know about the mirror. I love that idea. I would like to take little ones, little round mirrors, and put something on it and put it in, like, even if I could find the makeup, if I could find a way to put a makeup mirror in there and engrave something.
By his name, initials or whatever.
And then give that up.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a cute idea.
Those type of things. There's all kind of stuff. And of course, I've played with the leather before. Kimmy had some purses that she tried to get us. I was thinking I could put my patch on it, but maybe I could engrave it because I haven't done certain engravings. I haven't engraved anything with cloth. I've cut silk with it, but I haven't engraved.
I was going to ask
Have you engraved a cloth?
So you can engrave on like the makeup bags on the outside of it? The cloth?
You can engrave cloth.
Cloth.
Yes, you can engrave
like jackets. People have engraved jackets.
Okay, I know if you how if you can on Wednesday nights, they all do a live at 9 o'clock. Recreate will.
Mhm.
If you can follow what they're saying and everything, but I watched them do a T-shirt, like a concert T-shirt,
Are
and
you
I was like,
serious?
"Ooh," and pair of blue jeans.
You shared that with me.
Yes, yeah, I did.
Yes.
I was like,
You
"Oh."
remember you shared that
In
with me.
fact, I think it's in our chat group. I'll send it to you, Kimmy, or I'll send it
Okay.
back to the group so
Yeah,
y'all
to the
can go
group.
back and see that.
Awesome.
I was like, I didn't know you could do that. You know,
That is awesome.
yeah. So and also the skateboard thing where they lifted the riser, they wrote, put the WeCreat on risers and put a skateboard right through it and engraved the bottom of the skateboard. I was like, whoa,
That's incredible.
pretty cool.
Yeah, so
Creativity is endless.
watching
Yes,
that.
Definitely.
Yes, it is. It's just finding the time to do it. That's my
That's the problem.
That's the issue
Finding the time to do it.
because like you'll get orders for like shirts or whatever or tumblers or something and it just gets pushed to the back, to learn more. And then I went and got a Juliet and now I'm, studying
Learning
that and, just, yeah.
Yep.
But I like doing all the things, so I don't like doing just one thing, you know. And I'm gonna tell you what, Jess, it's gonna be your fault if I end up with a 3D printer. Just saying. Just saying.
They're addicting. They're addicting.
Yeah.
Jess, is there a way, can you share with me, how would they reach you? I can put your information in the description if someone wants to order the 3D.
The easiest way is the Facebook. My Facebook
jigs
page.
from you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those jigs.
So is it okay if I put that in the description for people?
Yep.
To click on for it?
Yep, my Facebook page is the way I get a hold of people with orders and stuff. So
okay, can I ask you a question real quick? Did when you were showing us how to use the jigs, were we recording?
The second time she did it was recorded.
Okay.
She showed us before. Yeah.
The way it opens. Okay, I wanted to make sure we were recording so they could see that. That's pretty cool, And you don't have to buy all the extra stuff that.
Yeah.
So just making sure.
So I appreciate it. I appreciate you ladies joining me.
Thanks for inviting.
Thank you.
I hope people get a lot out of us coming together and talking about this. I didn't get to show anything because my computer had me freezing up. So I hope this turns out okay. But I'm putting it out there.
Yeah.
But then if they have questions, we can meet again and answer it. And please, Kimmy, share in this video your finished product.
I will.
I'm going to share your description and anything you have, Stacy. We'll share it again. And let's do this again once we learn a little bit more.
Sounds good.
There we go. There we go.
We can even go as far as actually doing a project, at some point. Yeah.
Definitely.
At some point.
I'm going to have to get my family at the house.
At some point.
Yeah. So, but I'm going to lose the week.
Because mine is in the main part of the house.
Mine's actually in my breakfast room.
Nobody in my living room.
Yeah.
Mine's in my
dining room. So if we have a family dinner, they're going to see my nice WeCreat. I'll put a candelabra on top of it.
There you go.
Throw a Christmas blanket over it. It'll be fine.
There you go. Put a couple decorations on it. You're good.
Yep, that's it. All right, y'all.
Enjoyed it. It was fun. Enjoyed it.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.